Hey guys, it's James from FTR Outdoors. We're out on a beautiful day, another trip. It's just Shauna and I this time. She's rocking the camera. We're bringing another video to you today for the Tacoma Overlander series that we've been bringing to you. Our last video has been a couple weeks ago. We've been busy, so sorry about the delay, but we have lots more content coming out, some really exciting stuff, so stay tuned for that. As you can see today, we're out kind of in the middle of nowhere. Super gorgeous area. We're surrounded by the mountains. We got a nice river here, mountains to my left. Yeah, we're on a big rocky gravel bar. Sorry about the wind if it's pretty bad. We're gonna try and mitigate that as best as we can. But today's video, we're going over what we think is probably the best water solution for overlanding, backcountry, let's say fly fishing, backcountry hiking, for big groups, for a couple of you guys if you're going on extended trips, but this is more geared towards you overlanders. So today, as you can see, it's super sunny, super nice day out. It's roughly 30 degrees for a high today Celsius, so for you Americans that's probably in the 90s Fahrenheit, don't quote me on that. So it's super hot. What's super important on days like this is water and water management. You want to stay hydrated. You have to drink a lot of water. If you don't, it's going to make your trip a bust. If you're just going out for a day or two, you shouldn't have a big issue with water. We'll show you the other parts of our water solution at K.A.M.P, and we'll talk more about that today. But this is more geared towards you guys who are going out on extended trips, let's say 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days and beyond, and you're looking for a solution to carry water. As we all know, water is very heavy. It takes up a lot of volume. It's kind of a pain in the butt to pack. So we've been trying to figure out a way to streamline that packing so that we're not carrying so much weight and we're not spending so much money on water or jugs. So what we found and what we're going to show you today is, well, as you can see here, we've got a dirty water bag. This is the MSR Guradian gravity purifying water filter. This is a 10-liter carrying bag. That's why we're out here by the river this morning, to show you kind of the solution that we found and I think is going to be, for us, the most game-changing water solution that we've come across. Essentially, this is going to provide us with an unlimited amount of water as long as we have access to any sort of stream, lake, pond, puddle, whatever you can find. So this is actually a relatively new product from MSR. They have had the Guradian purifier pump out for a while. The gravity filter is new. The nice thing about the gravity bag is you can scoop up 10 liters of water and filter that 10 liters and purify it within probably 15 minutes, give or take. So when I say purifier as well as filter, not only does this filter bacteria, but it'll also kill viruses. So if you're somewhere where there's like a known virus in the water, typically you'd have to use a purification tap or UV light. This is actually going to kill that virus as well. So this is a 2-in-1 filter. So you're gonna have safe drinking water wherever you're at. For all you guys that are into overlanding, you're probably minorly into prepping. That's kind of why you build your trucks the way that they are. This is also something that is going to be a vital piece of equipment for you, in my opinion, because you're always gonna need water. The price on this was about 350 Canadian dollars. It seems steep, but it filters 3,000 liters of water. We factored in the cost of what it would take essentially to buy 3,000 liters of water from a grocery store or a gas station, and you're looking at anywhere from 15 to 2,000 Canadian dollars. So at the end of the day, you're actually saving money with this system as long as you use it. So we're going to show you how this is used today, and then we're going to show you the other part of our water system and why we think this is going to be the most efficient and best water system for any overlanding trip, no matter where you live. So as you can see, we've got a pretty mighty river here to our right side. We're in the heart of the Rocky Mountains. Sorry if it's loud, the water's flowing fast. It's peak runoff right now. Typically you're not gonna really worry about viruses, but there still can be viruses or bacteria in any watershed. Never be too confident in the water that you're using. That's again why we have this. So we're gonna go fill this bag right now with this gorgeous, you know, it's kind of milky but super clean glacier water essentially. But we're gonna fill this bag and then we're gonna head back to camp. So essentially, it's like any other gravity bag. You're just gonna dunk it under the water and fill it up. This is basically just like a dry bag. You're just gonna fold the top and essentially you're keeping water inside of your bag. So we'll fold it. And you've now got a bag of water. So yeah, we got our bag of water. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna head back to the camp and we'll see you guys there. Alright guys, so we're back at camp here. We brought back our dirty water bag, very clean dirty water mind you. And here we are with our the rest of our water system. So what we have here is our just a Scepter water jug. It's a 20-liter jug. This is typically what I like to bring for clean drinking water on every single trip. So obviously I can fit 20 liters in that jug. Now again, on a hot day like this for 2 people, 20 liters goes by quick. When you're thinking we clean with this, we boil water with this for coffee, for cooking, we drink water out of this. You know, this typically could go between 2 people in about 2 days. That's pretty average. Devin and I, we're both pretty big guys, especially him, and we'll drink one of these in a day and a half, bone dry. So at that point, you know, what do? That's why we have this. So we'll kind of go over this Guradian filter system. This is the other piece of it that we just discovered, this Guradian purifier gravity system, and we think it's absolutely fantastic. So if you guys are familiar with Sawyer water filters, which most people are that are into the outdoors, you've got your microtubules or your microfibers inside here that are going to filter out like 0.01 or 0.02 micron particulates in the water, which is absolutely fantastic. But what we also have in here is a carbon filter in there, which is going to kill viruses. So what we're going to start by doing is just quickly clamping off. This is our clean water end, and as you can see, it's got a Nalgene attachment that you can just pop on, so you can take off your cap and it'll screw right onto your Nalgene, which is what we'll do today just for demonstration purposes. Otherwise you can just take this and dump it in your Scepter or whatever you're using, but if you're watching this, you're probably looking for ideas, so you can use it in the Scepter as well. What you have here is your dirty water port, and what this is actually going to do is self-clean and filter out the dirty water as you are getting clean water. So that's super cool. We're going to clamp that for now, so everything's clamped off, and then we're just going to start by clipping in super simply to our dirty water bag. So we're clipped, systems are go. So typically you want to run this filter as high as you can. Right now for demonstration purposes, we're just going to run it from the awning because that's what we have. We're going to open this up and we're going to start flushing this, and this is going to start flushing water. So you can see it's flowing down, and it's going to start flushing out dirty, dark water because it's just filtering out the carbon. And once it starts to look clear, that's when you know it's flushed. So for you guys at home that are thinking of buying this, make sure you flush it every single time. Just so you know you're getting good tasting, clear, clean water. So as you can see now, it's starting to look clear just like the water in the bag. So what we'll do, we'll clamp this off. We're purged, the filter's working. Now we can take this off, and for demonstration purposes we're going to go into the Nalgene here. So we've got our Nalgene, we've got our adapter, and just like so, you're on the Nalgene. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to place the Nalgene down here. Shauna can get a little video of that, because the lower to the ground the better. We kind of want a level surface, so we're down there, and you're just going to open this clamp. And what you're going to see as it's going to start purifying water into here. So it's going to take a little bit. So once your water starts flowing pretty consistently, you know it's starting to filter your water for you nice and clean. So as you can see, it's a little bit slow right now. Now, that being said, we've got like 3 extra feet of hose here. We could easily hang this, you know, much higher. But for demonstration purposes in this video, so you guys can actually see what's going on, we just hung it at chest level. But, you know, if you can find a branch or something like that to hang it off of, that's ideal. But it's filling. It advertises 1 liter every 2 to 3 minutes. So we're at 11:14 right now in the morning. So let's check in at 11:16 and we'll see if it filters roughly 500 mils to a liter. All right, so it is actually 11:19, so that was about 4 minutes. And we got 650 mils of water here. So like they say, the first time using this, clamp it off after about 500 mils. And then you can unscrew your clean water end and just discard this because it's not going to taste that great. Not that it really matters. Discard it and then you can continue to filter your clean water. So once again, you just screw it on and then you can open it up. So it's opened up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it back down on the ground here. And I'm just gonna let it do its thing. So that's pretty much it for this video today, guys. It was a pretty quick one. We'll do a little recap. This is what we think is going to be the most efficient and effective water system for any overlanders out there who are looking to do long extended trips like we do. We've got some big ones coming up, anywhere from a week plus long, and those are going to be trips where we absolutely are going to utilize this every couple of days to refill this scepter jug. It's super important to stay hydrated. That kind of is going to make or break your trip. If you get stranded, this is also going to be something that's really good to have. Yeah, if you guys are interested in this, look it up for yourself. These things can be relatively hard to find right now because they are so new and quite popular. But that being said, they're probably available online to order. The scepter is just what we use. It's not something you have to use. You can use any sort of water storage container. We just like it because it's small, compact for the most part, and it doesn't take up a lot of space in its design. Yeah, so if anybody out there is, you know, buying water bottles, you know, carrying humongous jugs of water in their truck or their rig, maybe look at this route. This is a game changer for us. Absolutely fantastic system, and we're excited that we can use this now on every single trip. And we can just kind of set it and forget it and not worry about packing heavy and somewhat expensive water depending on the system that you have. So that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit the thumbs up, like, subscribe to the channel, share this video with your friends. We've got a lot more videos coming out. I know it's been a slow couple of weeks, but we've been kind of really busy. Like I said though, we've got more videos on the way, plenty more like this, more overland solutions that we've come up with and how we've built out our rig. So stay tuned for that. So until next time, get outdoors.